Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Southeastern High School, Augusta, Illinois, for night number 3 of the Lady Sons Classic. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Jenny on camera again tonight. I need to work on leveling that camera. According to the tripod level, it is level, but you come over here and look at it, this does not look level. So we'll have to work on that between games maybe. See if we can fix that for you at home. Doesn't look level according to the line across the base of the floor anyway. So at any rate, we're here for game number 1 of night number 3. And just to start off again tonight, we're having internet issues. Not real sure what the problem is, why it does that every night we start here. Use different sources of internet every time. Well, it looks like our internet might be down. Serving for Liberty, number 12, Maddie Gibbs. And the attack was by Reed for the Chargers. Kill is going to be by Madeline Boyer, her first kill. Side out for the Chargers. Coming in to serve is going to be number 4, Abby White. And a kill again for Madeline Boyer, her second. And Illini West leads 2-0. Service point for Abby White, who came off the bench to serve. Looks like we should be good to go now. Gibbs on the attack from the back row is going to fall short. Into the net. A hitting error results in another point for the Chargers. They lead 3-0 here early in this one. On the attack, off the block, kill's going to go to Cora Schuett. Her first kill and a side out for the Liberty Eagles. Coming in to serve is going to be number 7, number 7 for the Liberty Eagles, actually, is Bellanore. Bellanore in to serve now. Far right as you can get. Chris Dewar here again tonight, so you'll be able to watch some highlights on KHQA. In the middle it goes. Reed was blocked by Schuett. Now it's going to come back to Reed again. She's going to tip it. It's going to be dug and then sent over on an overpass by Kenley Kerfman. So a side out back to the Chargers. They lead 4-1. Going back to serve is going to be Madeline Boyer for Illini West. Her serve is dug by Gibbs. Coming up for the bump set is Leffringhouse. It's going to be pushed across by Schuett. Now it's going to go outside to Reed. Reed from her left outside spot gets the hit, dug by Gibbs. Going to be a free ball sent across. Reed is there. Set back to Reed again. This time it's going to be Gibbs. And can't get her hand on it this time, and it's going to be a kill for Reed. It'll be her first for Reagan Reed. She had a great night last night in the opener for the Chargers. Back to serve another time is Madeline Boyer. She's got 1 service point now. Dig by Schuett on the serve. Back row attack by Gibbs is dug. Blocked and then dug momentarily by Kennedy Gunning, but it couldn't do anything with the pass. So it'll be a side out. And possession back to Liberty here. Once again, early in set number 1, 5-2. Back to serve for Liberty. Number 11 is Kerfman. Reed from the right now on the bump set attack. Leffringhouse going to set middle to Schuett. It's dug. Somebody's in the net. It is Illini West. They're calling Gunning in the net for Illini West. A point for Kerfman and the Eagles. That's their first service point. Kenley Kerfman back to serve again for Liberty as she sends it down the middle of the floor. Little trouble back there for Abby White, and the setter couldn't get there. It's going to be an ace for Kerfman. Kerfman back to serve here. 5-4. Liberty trails, but closing in. Reed on this attack, and it's a hitting error. Another point, and we're knotted at 5 apiece. Kerfman serve. Comes to the net. It's going to be a free ball and out of bounds. But Gibbs went and got it anyway. Leffringhouse sets far side on the left to McKinney. Now Reed on the attack. It's off the block. Dug by Knorr. Knorr and Gibbs have a little miscommunication, and Knorr hits it into the net. A side out for the Illini West Chargers, and back to serve is going to be Reagan Reed. That'll put Josie Bryan in the front row now. She'll hit left for the Chargers. Reed's serve is dug by Knorr. Knorr from the back row gets it across. White is there. Outside to the aforementioned Josie Bryan. And it comes down the line for a kill for Josie Bryan. Her first kill, Reed's first point. Reed serves again. That's going to be an ace as Maddie Gibbs can't control the serve. 8-5 now. Liberty had knotted it at 5 a few seconds ago. Now it's opened back up to a 3-point lead for Reed and the Chargers, who serves it into the net. And it'll make it 8-6. Coming back to serve for the Eagles is going to be number 9, Cora Schuett. Schuett back to serve now for Liberty. Bryan was there. It's a back row attack, as the setter coming from the back row cannot hit that. She did. So it's going to be a point for Schuett and the Eagles, and it's 8-7. Bump set comes to Bryan. She's going to hit it. Dug by Knorr. Over the net it comes on an overpass. Bryan again off the block. Knorr's there again. Back set. Not sure if she was trying to slide or if she was thinking there was somebody behind her, but Leffringhouse is right. There was nobody there in that scenario, so the back set did not work. Side out. Serve by the Chargers. A little trouble for Lambert there. Gunning on the serve, I believe. Back to serve now on the side out for Liberty. Number 22, Allie Leffringhouse. Into the game for Liberty, number 18, Faith Klauser. Bryan gets another kill and a side out. Wrong side, sorry about that, folks. Bryan's second kill. Back to serve the libero, number 9, Kaylin Farrell. Trouble. They are going to get a chance to get it over, but Schuett just couldn't get enough height on it. A point for Farrell. And 11-8 now the score for the Chargers. Farrell's serve goes right. Low pass, but Leffringhouse gets under it. Gibbs hits it. Farrell's there. Be an overpass on a second attempt. That's going to come outside to Bryan. And a hitting error results in a side out. Checking in is going to be Camden Ormond. Didn't have her name on our roster the other night, so we apologize to any Cameron Ormond fans out there. Low, hard serve. It's a let serve. Lambert's there. Madeline Boyer with the attack. Now it's going to be a bump set to Kerfman. Reed now. Nope, that was still Bryan, excuse me, Josie Bryan. Now Gibbs on the attack and the tip. Lambert went down and got it, but couldn't do anything with it to get anybody up there to pass it. So a point for the aforementioned Ormond. And it's 11-10. Two evenly matched teams here. They pushed across. And Lambert got the kill. Delana Lambert. The kill, back to serve is Josie Bryan. Jump serve goes off the roof. And Bryan is going to get the point and the ace. Makes it 13-10. Bryan's next serve, low, hard again, the jump serve. Leffringhouse is going to do a bump set. Schuett's going to try to get it over the net, cannot. Another point for Bryan, and it's 14-10. Chargers with the lead. Josie Bryan now serving again. Schuett is there. Leffringhouse comes all the way across the floor. A back set, it's going to be a free ball. Reed cross court with the kill. She was facing directly down the line, came across her body, hit it to the right, gets the kill. Reagan Reed gets her second kill. It's a largest lead of the game for either team at 15-10. We'll take a short break here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH, and we'll be back right after a word from our presenting sponsor.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
And welcome back here. The timeout called by the Eagles. Chargers making a run here. It was 11-10 when they took the serve. Josie Bryan has served three straight, after the side out, and it's 15-10. The Chargers with the lead over Liberty. Two very good volleyball teams here, solid across the board. Josie Bryan with another serve. Schuett thought it was going out. Back there with her was Haley McKinney. She knew it wasn't out, had to try to take it, and it goes out of bounds. Ends up being an ace for Josie Bryan. And 16-10. Let serve, but dug. Middle it goes to Gibbs, and it's out. A hitting error. Josie Bryan serves again. And another hitting error. 18-10. Back row attack from Farrell lands just out of bounds to the right side. It'll be a side out to stop the bleeding for the Eagles. It's 18-11. Gibbs back to serve again. Maddie Gibbs, her second serve. That's a let serve and into the net, actually. Side out, back to the Chargers. Coming into serve is going to be Abby White. She has 2 service points. 19-11 the score. The Chargers with the lead. And she quickly serves it into the net. Side out, back to the Eagles, and coming back in the game, number 7, Bella Noor. She serves from the extreme right of her box here, right down the line. She brings it back middle of the floor. Farrell's there. Back set's going to go to Boyer. It's tipped across. Gibbs is there, an overpass. Farrell. Now to Reed. She tips it left-handed, and 4 hits is going to be called. Bella Noor gets the service point. Low serve let, and it falls back into the Eagles' side. So it's 20-13 now with the side out going. And Boyer going back to serve. Madeline Boyer served 1 service point. She has 2 kills, first 2 of the game, actually. Now it's going to be a tip on an overpass. Gunning is going to get the kill. I don't know if Ned Eckert's watching or not, but he likes to say they're feeding the bear, and Gunning was there to take advantage. Gibbs, Leffringhouse, bump set. It's going to be sent across by Schuett. Bryan, and then to Reed as she abuses the block of Leffringhouse, and Reed gets her 3rd kill. And it's 22-13. And a timeout's going to be charged to Liberty, their second timeout of the game. We'll take a break as well and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH in just a moment.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I told them about the staff of MDH. You know, they're all good. You get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
And again, we're having some internet issues. Nothing says we should be having any, but for some reason we are having some internet issues. Everything says we got plenty of signal. And it's Liberty with the attack, and somebody was in the net. It was the Chargers in the net. And it's a side out. (22-14) is the score. Kerfman with the serve, set middle. That was Atlee Caldwell on the attack. Schuett on the hit. Outside to Reed, and it comes cross, tipped, and a kill for Regan Reed, her fourth. And it's 23-14. Reed back to serve now. That'll put Josie Bryan in the front row. Reed serve, dug by Kerfman. Schuett's going to push it across. Caldwell tries the attack, can't get it in. Stays on the wrong side of the net, in fact. And it's going to be a side out. 23-15 is the score here in set number 1 of night number 3. Schuett back to serve. It's short, dug. And Reed an over or a front row attack again. Wasn't a whole lot she could do about that, though, unfortunately for her. And back to serve one more time is going to be Schuett. Short, low serve. Farrell's there. It's going to come near side to Bryan. It's blocked by Leffringhouse. Bryan again going to try it. Gets it up over. Schuett digs it. Kerfman. It's going to be a free ball by Gibbs, and it's deep and out of play. Side out and set point for the Chargers. 24-16. And looks like Lambert coming back into the ball game. And a foot fault on Caldwell. And a side out. Leffringhouse going back to serve now. Checking back in, number 18, Klauser. She replaces Knorr. So 7 straight points needed from Leffringhouse here to save the set. Farrell's there for the Chargers. They come middle to Bryan. It's tipped. Schuett hangs in there but can't do anything with it. She hung in. She kind of fell out of the way and was trying to stay there long enough to get the attack or get the dig. Was not able to do it. Kill for Bryan. It's the end of set number 1. 25-17. The score here in set 1. We'll take a break and be back in just a couple minutes here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
Get dinner to the table quickly. no matter how busy your day's been. True convection cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True convection cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
And here we are back for set number 2. 25-17 was set number 1 for the Chargers. We'll reset the scoreboard and away we go. Bryan the initial serve, and she's going to get an ace. Josie Bryan had 6 service points in the first one. She's got her 7th and her 3rd ace now. And it's 1-0 Chargers here early in set number 2. Checking in the libero, Ava Hemming, as Bryan gets her 2nd ace in a row. And Hemming takes a seat as she'd come right in for McKinney. Hemming goes out, and McKinney comes right back in. 2-0's the score, and 3-0's the score on 3 straight aces. That's 5 in the game for Josie Bryan. She gave him the lead back there in the middle stages of the first set, and she has come right back to her dominating style here. It's sent across by Kerfman. Outside it comes to Reed, through the block of Schuett and Klauser, and a kill for Reed. That makes kill number 5, point number 10 already for Josie Bryan. It's 4-0. Schuett's going to send it across. Madeline Boyer now is going to get the kill. Boyer got the first 2 kills of the match. That's the first one since then. But it's 5-0 now. The Chargers with the lead. Checking in for Liberty. Number 7 is Bella Noor. I believe number 12, Ellie Craig, is in for the Chargers as well. And another ace. Ace number 6 for Josie Bryan. And just like that, Noor goes out and Klauser comes back in. Might notice if you're watching, I don't know if you saw that on screen, but that was nowhere near where Bryan was serving to. It was just trying to break up the momentum a little bit. Gibbs sends it across. Boyer's there. Outside it's going to go to Reed. Reed on the attack. It's blocked, and it's going to be brought across. Reed gets there. It was a good job by the defense to get it across. Lambert does a great job of off balance sending that across the net. It's going to be Kerfman sending it now. It's going to be tipped back. We hit on second attempt as Leffenhaus literally pushed Klauser out of the way, and then Reed's going to push it down between the net and Klauser. Reed's going to get her 6th kill. Another point. It's 7-0 and a timeout on the floor. Charged to Liberty here in set number 2 as the Chargers are really dominating here in set 2. This game being brought to you by Barkley Bills Company. A brand built on 2 staples, comfort and style. Specializes in snapback trucker-style caps. Check out the selection or consider customs to build your business at barkleybillsco.com. Apparel is available as well. Don't let that hat rack fool you. There's always room for one more barkleybillsco.com hat. Wishing good luck to all the area athletes at the Lady Sons Classic this week. barkleybillsco.com. Never settle. So the timeout by the Eagles as they come back out, ready to go. And they need to change some things around and get some things going in their favor here as Josie Bryan back to the service line, and the scoreboard says 7, but or 6, but it's really 7-0. There it updated. And now Boyer's going to get a kill. Boyer gets her 4th, 13th for make that 14th for Bryan. 8th straight. Gibbs digs on Reed's attack. Schuett's going to hit it in the net. Another service point for Josie Bryan. 9-0. Middle it goes to Boyer, and she missed it. It hit the net and came back her way, and it's going to be a side out. 9-1 the score as the a kill for Reed. And a side out for the Chargers. 10-1's the score. Tipped. Lambert was there. That was not Lambert. Number 11 was Josie Bryan with the dig. Another point. It's Abby White back serving. Left-handed attack on a not perfect pass. That's 12-1. That's a service error into the net. 6. Back to serve number 11, Kinley Kerfman. Her team trailing 12-2. If you're watching today, let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. Ned Eckert is watching. Go Chargers. Ned, if you notice, I threw the feed the bear in there as a hitting error, results in another point for the Chargers. 13-2, and Madeline Boyer back to serve now. Kerfman is there. Leffringhouse tipped it over. Gunning was there to block it. Give Gunning a block on that. And it's a point for Boyer, her second. 14-2. Leffringhouse back set Schuett. Boyer, not Boyer, excuse me. Bryan is there, and then a tip by number 10, Allison Hunter, gets the kill. 15-2. Schuett's going to send a free ball across. Reed is there. Boyer tip, Gunning, and 9 in the net. I think Gunning was going to get a kill there either way, so we'll give it to her. And it's 16-2. Boyer got her 4th service point. Knorr is there. Schuett on the attack now. It's partially blocked. And the attack is deep and out of play. Side out. Schuett coming back to serve with her team trailing 16-3 here in set number 2. The Chargers lead 1-0. Schuett serve. Results in an ace. Her 3rd point, first ace. And first service point of this game for Liberty. They trail 16-4 now. Farrell gets a slicing serve there. Reed was on the attack. It's going to come middle to Gibbs, tipped across. Hunter is there. Down the line and in. Here you go. Reed gets the kill. It was on the line, right in front of me. 17-4 is the score. Reed goes back to serve now. She's got 9 kills unofficially. Kerfman a little trouble, but Leffringhouse is there. Free ball sent across by McKinney. Now Josie Bryan with the big-time hit and kill. As Josie Bryan gets her 4th now, and it's 18-4. Chargers with the lead. Reed got her 3rd service point. Kerfman, nice pass to Leffringhouse. Across it goes to Gibbs. It's blocked by number 9, Caldwell. Audie Caldwell. Can't really read that number. I hope I wasn't saying Gunning was Caldwell the whole time. Shewitt hit that. It came right back to her. She thought about hitting it again and then realized she couldn't. And a timeout charged to Liberty. It's 19-4. We'll take a very short break here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH and be back in just a few seconds.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on the field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH, coverage of the Illini West Chargers and Liberty Eagles. And I giggle because that's the kind of game that Illini West is having right now. You can see them dancing down there on the sideline. And as they come out of their timeout, it's 19-4. The Chargers with the lead over Liberty here in game number 1 of night number 3 of the Lady Sons Classic from Southeastern High School in Augusta, Illinois. And Farrell just got knocked right in the head. Josie Bryan with the attack and the kill. She hit it deep left side of the defense corner, and she's going to get another point. Reed gets another service point. Josie Bryan gets her 5th kill. Knorr is there. It's going to come right down, and then it's going to be number 9, Audra Caldwell, getting the kill on the overpass. Feeding the bear, and the bear is hungry. It's point number 5 for Reed. Knorr there again, Leffringhouse. Shewitt from the back row. Farrell's there. Outside it comes to Bryan again, and she drives it home again. 22-4. Josie Bryan with her 6th kill. Josie Bryan, 15 service points, 6 aces, and 6 kills unofficially here in this first match of the day. That's all tournament team material right there, I would say. And Hunter couldn't get the back set from Reed, and it's going to be a side out. Back to serve is going to be number 22, the setter for the Liberty Eagles. That's Allie Leffringhouse. Right at Bryan it goes. Reed back to Bryan, off the block, dug by Shewitt. Leffringhouse is going to tip it, and they're going to call a double hit. Side out, back to the Chargers, 23-5 now. And Lambert checking back in. Going back to serve is going to be number 12, Ellie Craig. Ellie has played, has not got any stats as of yet. See if she can get one here. Shewitt with the serve receive. Leffringhouse going to go to Kerfman, who sends it across. Craig is there. Outside to Bryan, who has to chase back to get it, but she did get it across. Now an overpass, and she's going to get the kill on the overpass. Set and match point. As Craig gets her first service point. 7th kill for Josie Bryan. 9 for Reed, 7 for Bryan, 5 for Boyer. It's been a big day at the net for the Chargers. Leffringhouse Middle to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to get the, nope, it's out. That's going to be the set and the match. 25-4-5. That's a lopsided score you didn't expect to see here in set number 2. But that's how this one will end here at Southeastern High School. The Chargers defeat the Liberty Eagles in game number 1. 25-17, 25-5, and they remain undefeated in tournament play. Liberty falls to 1-1 in tournament play. We will take our break here, and we'll be back in just a little bit with our second game of the day. That second game will be between Central and Payson. So Camp Point Central and Payson Seymour will be the next contest on the docket. But we'll take a break, and our next stream will be back in just a little bit. Thanks for joining us here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Again, Illini West over Liberty, 25-17, 25-5 in game number 1 of night number 3 here at the Suns Classic. We'll see you again in just a little bit.